What is going on, riders? As usual, MJ here. Today is Friday and another good weekend for riding is starting. Well, unless it's raining outside. Anyway, today we have another review of what happens to electric scooter after 4,000 kilometers. Our model, Solar P1 or Beaster BS11, how it's called in Lithuania, which is one of the best brand names for electric scooter if you ask me. I was riding this beast for 5 months and I was using it a lot. In total I did 4,000 kilometers, which was mainly driven on tarmac all the time. All I had to do during that time was to adjust the brakes and change one flat tire. Now let's talk about things what I liked. The scooter weighs 28 kilos, so if you have to carry it upstairs, like I do, it's still okay. Claimed range 65 kilometers, which surprisingly I was able to achieve in some cases. After 4,000 kilometers, the range have slightly decreased, but this may have as well been due to the lower temperatures during the last month of riding, because I was riding at +10, comparing it to +25 in the beginning of the season. The claimed top speed, 65 kilometers per hour, which I also surprisingly was able to achieve. I weighed almost 80 kilos, including my gear, and I was using double motor to achieve this speed. In reality, it's slightly lower. If you measure it with GPS, it will show you like 62, 63. But to be honest, driving at top speed is a bit scary. Other thing, it drains the battery faster than you may think. Double motor. This scooter has two motors, 1000 watts each. So you can enjoy this nice acceleration, especially in race mode, which I don't really recommend using casually, because the scooter becomes jerky and it may catch you by surprise. Unless, of course, you are racing. So then use the race mode by all means. The price. Considering this scooter is a hyper scooter, it's not expensive. It's slightly over 1,000 euro and you are getting decent range and decent top speed. This scooter has double suspension and it's a bit on the hard side, but if you are driving mostly on tarmac, you should be just fine. Now, about the things that could be improved. First of all, noisy front quad suspension, as they call it. Guys, it's really noisy. At first, each time when I was going over some bump, I was a bit scared that I broke something. But later I realized, well, it's supposed to sound like that. So be aware. Folding handles. In fact, it was one of the main factors which I was looking for when choosing electric scooter. I thought it's really nice option if you want to put your scooter into trunk and bring it somewhere. But in fact, I never used it, like not once. And instead, I got these wobbly handles, which I had to adjust all the time. Single motor versus double motor mode. Guys, why? Your initial reaction? It saves battery, right? Well, not exactly. I did few tests, driving the same about 50 kilometers route on single motor and then on double motor. Results? Remaining battery level was approximately the same in both cases. Strange? Maybe. I don't really have some scientific explanation for this one. But guys, if you have this single and double motor modes, try it out yourselves and you will see. Eco mode. Why would you ever use that? All it does, it makes your accelerator less responsive. It saves battery? Maybe? I don't know, guys. Control buttons. Putting it simply, it looks cheap. You cannot really tell sometimes if it's pressed or if it's not. In some cases you have to specially check if you didn't turn on the eco mode by accident or if you didn't turn off the double motor mode. Speedometer, by the way, also doesn't look premium. Front headlight. Don't get me started on this one. If you're driving at night, please buy additional light for your own safety and for everyone around you. Otherwise, you will see like 5 meters in front of you, and you don't want that driving at night. I was using Lezyne 1300 XXL LED light. I made a short review of that, so you can check it out. Horn. It's an absolute joke, really. It sounds like toy car? Single charging point and 14 hours charging time? Really? Guys, is it so difficult to make double port? I believe most of people would gladly pay those extra 50 euros. Adjustable steering height. I'm almost 180, which is not a lot, obviously. And I was always using the steering on maximum height. So what are these lower levels for? Like for kids? 2000 watt scooter? Really? So lads, that was basically it for today's review. Drive safe and wear some protection. If you don't have any, please buy something. The season is picking up the pace, so have a good one. And as usual, pizzas on me.